Good afternoon, lovely ducks. Welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. Today I'm going to show you how to do this makeup look, which is my fairly natural everyday makeup look that I think is great for back to school or just any time, any day. Anyway, here we go. So to start off with, first off, if you don't have any time in the morning, don't bother with foundation. If you have like 2 minutes to do it though, I am using this Rimmel London BB Cream Radiance in the color Light. So I'm just going to shake it up and put it on with my fingers. So I'm taking that much for right now, and if you need more, you can always apply more later. So if you didn't have the time for foundation, but you have some pimples like I do, you can go in with some concealer. This is the Revlon Colorstay Concealer in Fair. Alright, so I'm just doing like my most prominent pimples because I have acne scars all over my face and it would be impossible to cover all of them. But if I just cover the main areas of redness, I think I'm fine. And you just tap it on. Don't rub it, just tap. It'll help the color stay better. Alright, so obviously it's not covered completely, but it looks better than it did before, so I'm going to be happy with that. Now, again, if you don't have time, you can skip this step, but I'm going to go in with my MAC Pep and Prime highlighter in the color Radiant Rose. So, and I'm just going to take this under my eyes. And using your ring finger, just tap it all in. Okay, so now I'm done with my base. I am going to go in for my eyes. Here I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I think it's just the original one, but they do have multiple kinds, and you're just going to take that all over the lid. Okay, so for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Naked palette. I'm going to use these two colors right here, Sin and Naked. So I'm going to use Sin all over my lid, and I'm going to use Naked through the crease and on the outer corner. And that is because this is meant to be just super natural and light. So for the color Sin, I'm using the flatter end of the brush that comes with the Naked palette, and for Naked I'm using the really fluffy end. And I'm just taking that through the crease and on the corner. And then I'm going to lightly dust it under my eye. It doesn't look so great right now, but that's because I need to blend it in. This is a Real Techniques blending brush, which you can actually use this for concealer as well, but I just use it strictly for blending my eyeshadow because I'm too lazy to wash my brushes every day. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I was filming on my iPad, didn't realize that the camera had cut off. Basically, I finished blending out my eyeshadow, and I applied eyeliner. So my eyeliner is this L'Oreal Linear Intense liquid liner in black mica, and it's really good because it has this little nub here that makes applying liner super easy, and I just applied it as close to my lash line as possible. I don't know if you can tell. It's really hard to get close to the camera. You should see the setup I have right now. It's crazy. But yeah, so I used that as close to the lash line as possible. And then on the outer corners on both my eyes, I did it slightly wider so that way it, one, makes my eyes look bigger, but then also, and makes my lashes look fuller. but then also because my eyes are quite downturned, it makes them appear like they go up a little bit, so it looks like I'm happier rather than sad. I have the natural resting bitch face, as they say, but that's okay. Anyway, so I did that, and then I followed up with my Tarte lash curler, and I went in with some Rimmel mascara, super curler mascara, in the color Extreme Black. So that's what I've done. I'm really sorry my camera cut off. Man, that's really annoying. Anyway, I need to go clean up some mascara, and I'm just gonna use a Q-tip with a little bit of water on it. Okay, so now my eyes are done, and I am going to move on to my brows. Here I'm going to use this angled brush. I think this one is from MAC, and I'm going to use this Anastasia brow powder in the color Taupe. And for me, honestly, I just kind of dab anywhere. Like, I can't see it anyway, so I just kind of dab wherever and let the two colors mix together. I'm just gonna brush up my brow hairs with my finger and smooth them out a bit. And then I'm just gonna take my brush and go straight down at the angle that my brow does. And then I'm just gonna work the powder through my brow. So here I'm gonna take it at the front end on the bottom of my brow and just do small little strokes. And you know, if you apply too much powder, it's okay. If you have a spoolie, you can just work the powder through with that, just to kind of remove some of the excess. And here I have like a little gap between two parts of my brow, so I just take in the powder there to try and fill it in a little bit. I think there's a bug in here. Meh. Okay, so that is my brows filled in. Now I'm going to soften it a little bit by taking my MAC Prep and Prime again, and I'm just going to put a bit underneath my brow. That way you get a nice highlight, and it removes any fallout brow powder. Alrighty, and if you want, you can go on the top of your brow with your normal concealer. So I'm gonna do that. But again, it's only whatever you have time for. You don't have to do all these extra steps. I do highly recommend filling in your brows at least, but the concealer and highlighter aren't necessary. Only if you have time and you feel like it. Now, I'm doing this where I'm just placing my finger on it and then brushing it away from the brow so that it doesn't get mixed into the brow. Okay, it is ages later because my phone ran out of memory as well. So I had to go and download the videos from both my phone and my iPad. Anyway, let me get back to my brows. I need to do the concealer on the top of this one so that they're the same. Alright, to finally finish off my brows, I'm going to use this. It is Anastasia Brow Gel, just the clear variety. I just brush all my hairs up and then I lay them down the way that I want them. So the ends I lay going downwards, and these ones I just gently get them to go to the side. Alright, so there's my eyes and brows done. Now I'm just going to finish up the face. So here I have a very well used Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the color Natural, 003 Natural. And I'm just going to take my big fluffy Real Techniques powder brush and work it over my skin. Next up, I'm going to go in with bronzer. I'm using this e.l.f. contouring palette, blush and bronzer duo in the color St. Lucia. So I'm just going to use the bronze. I'm not going to use this blush. And it's a Real Techniques contouring brush. And I'm just taking that underneath my cheekbone and blending it out. That's the really important step, is you have to blend it out really well. Otherwise you just end up with a big stripe, and you don't want that. Alright, and then I'm going to take this all underneath my chin here. And so you guys are going to get to see my little layer of fat, because I like to go really heavy on the brush. And this is embarrassing to do this. And just go all over that with the color. And then blend it. So that way it looks like it's just a shadow. And not like I have an extra layer of fat under my face. And I just take it up onto my chin a little bit to define it. And down my neck a bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna go up onto my forehead. Now I've contoured all around my hairline and my cheekbones and chin. And of course, you can skip that step, one, if you don't have contour bronzer, or if you just don't have time, because it's not necessary. Next up though, this one I do recommend doing is a blush. So I'm using my Revlon Rose Glow blush. And it has these multiple colors, but I honestly just swirl my brush around in it. Tap off excess, and I need a mirror. Go right on the apples of my cheeks. Yeah, a bit on my chin, nose, and forehead. Just because I don't like my skin to look too perfect. And again, this step you can skip if you want, but I'm going to go in with my Topshop Sunbeam Highlighter, which is this very lovely gold. And I'm using just a little MAC brush here. I'm going to dab that on the top of my cheekbone there, just to give it a nice little glow. Now you can also use this on your Cupid's bow and a little bit on the bridge of your nose. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish up with chapstick. I'm using Eos, what is this one? Like Sweet Mint Balm. Alright, and so now I'm going to finish off with my lipstick. I'm going with my Rimmel the one, I think. Rimmel the Only One lipstick, and this one is It's a Keeper, which is my newest shade that I've got, and I am loving it. I just think it's really nice and natural looking. There we go. That is the finished look. I hope you guys like this video. Please let me know if you want me to do some more makeup tutorials. This is just my natural everyday look. Pretty simple and easy. Hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe if you want. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, duckies.